They want your vote, but they don't want you to know their plan. And that's because all they have to offer is the same prescription.
Hug your kids a little longer. Maybe spend a little more time praying that tomorrow would be a better day. I wish President Obama had succeeded because I want America to succeed.
Okay, so unlike the Obama clip, now we can take a look at Mitt Romney, who's speaking to a smaller audience of his peers, and for him, he's got a really clear idea in mind about what his audience will accept and how they want to hear his messages. So he's fine-tuned the clarity around that message in such a way that he can tell pithy jokes, he can be entertaining, he can be a little bit sarcastic and a little bit from the hip, because he's contained his message to the group of the audience that he's speaking to. Unfortunately for him, though, he forgot about his YouTube audience. And so how did they take all of what he had to say out of context? Because they're not in the room and they're not one of his peers.
One last thought, you guys. When I was a boy, I used to think that becoming rich and becoming famous would make me happy. Boy, was I right.
You know, he's giving this message to his peers. He thinks he knows the audience. He's got it narrowly scoped. And he goes on to say why it's so important for him to have achieved this status level, this importance level. And then he gives this little smirk. And in the YouTube audience, when you're watching that, you all of a sudden have this sense of, he thinks he's better than me. And it's in that moment we don't necessarily love him.